Welcome to Mystic Hammers. Loktar Ogre!
Welcome, heroes. Thank you for joining me at Mystic Hammers for another easy, beginner-friendly guide. In this guide, I will be showing you how to farm 999 giant dinosaur bones every 10 minutes, which in tail equates to 1,000 gold. So if you farm for around 100 minutes, just shy of 2 hours, you will have either earned yourself the Bone White Primal Raptor at around this timescale, or 10,000 gold, depending on your goal for watching this. If you sell at auction for 1 gold a bone, which is a low price to sell for, you could still earn yourself 10,000. On my server, people generally sell for 2 gold a bone all the way, sometimes as high as 5,000 a bundle, which is a nice little earner if you can sell for that. But I'm that greedy. 10,000 a day for just a 2-hour grind is perfectly acceptable for me. I've now noticed people are dropping their price to around 1 gold 80 silver because everyone wants to undercut the other sellers. And why not? You want your items to sell. So eventually, with more people doing this, the price will end up dropping a little bit more. But if you can find another server where these bones aren't being farmed, you could most likely bring your price range back up. So with that in mind, and without rambling too much, I'll get back to the guide. I think you catch my drift on what I was saying and don't want to hear me for 8 minutes straight. So yes, I've sped up 30 minutes of gameplay to showcase 1, that it's possible, and 2, to show you what I believe to be the most effective route in obtaining the mount or gold in the shortest possible time through trail and error with many hours of farming behind me. There may be a more efficient guide on YouTube somewhere. It's not something I've looked up myself. This has worked out well enough for me so far. I'm happy at this time frame. Once you got used to the route and what I'm doing, you can skip to the 5-minute 33-second mark where I'll show you how many bones I've collected, and if it's something you've not done before, you can see the process of selling at auction. If that's something you're interested in, I've left a map at the bottom left to showcase my route, if that helps at all. If you jump off before the end, leave a like if this helped. I like a like, and that's it from me. I'll jump back in at the 5-minute 33-second mark if you're still with me. For now, we'll leave you with the Misfits. I know I'd rather listen to the Misfits over me any day.
Anything as long as it's mine, and the door it opens way back in, or this is way back out. Any place is where she'll be, any place she'll see you from. Lies and secrets become your world. Anytime, anywhere, she takes me away. And that climbs up the steps one by one to give you the rose that's been burned by her sun. Point me to the sky above. I can't get there on my own. Walk me to the graveyard, dig up her bones.
As you can see, I've collected my target amount for 30 minutes. With this guide, you will always be close turns out. I'm a little over this time. Before we get to auction, I just want to say that even with other players farming at the same time, this guide still works pretty well. Most players do a full circle around the map. Following this route, you can do 2 lengths before they can do 1 lap. So if you time it right when they swing by, you've just taken down a large primal sharp tooth. You do another length to the other end, you'll always make it before them. You take out another sharp tooth at that end, then they won't spawn fast enough for them to get the kill, meaning they'll always be there for you unless there's multiple players on the isle. Then the other solution is to play on a dead server. Selling at the auction house is real simple. Just drag and drop with a left click to the empty square top left after hitting the sell tab. Set your unit price under the quantity and hit create auction. As you can see, someone at the bottom has undercut me, but these bones get snapped up really quick. And they've only put up 624 of them, so theirs and mine will be gone in 10 minutes flat. A message will come up in the general chat box to let you know someone's brought them, or a letter will be next to your tune on your warband screen when logging in. Then you just head to the mailbox to collect your gold. And that's it, nice and easy. Well, that's about it for this guide. I hope you take away something useful. I'll catch you next time. I'm out.
Thanks for watching. Game on. Ha ha.